Welcome everybody to another episode, a live episode yet again of Savage Cash. Here with me, Superman, your superhero cryptocurrency expert. In today's episode, I am going to be talking about two coins that I have had almost unilateral demand from my community to produce. Okay, so basically I'm going to be talking about two cryptocurrencies. I'm going to be reviewing them as much as I possibly can. I'm personally not invested in either of them, but the community wants, therefore the community gets. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about two proof of stake coins. Okay, two proof of stake coins, and you've probably recognized the icons in the thumbnail. Now, just before I move along, I'm just going to make sure that I am live. This is basically my quality checker, because when I'm live, essentially I am running on a hope that it's actually transmitting. So it looks like it is transmitting. Yeah, he's talking. He's talking. There's some sound. So just before I move on, you know I haven't brought you basically the content yet, but in order to get more people watching, essentially, if you could just literally press that thumb button to indicate that you like this, well, my videos, basically, and are going to like this video. So, what's the state of play? I'm just going to quickly go over the state of play at the moment, because I'm going to essentially try and make this one quite short. I've heard, you know, I'm getting feedback, oh, you know, your videos are too long. Now, videos are long because it's live, and of course because I take questions at the same time. Therefore, it essentially elongates the video, right? But I am hoping to get through the nub of this in around 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So, the market has I always say essentially, market has essentially, Bitcoin has essentially. So the market cap has stabilized somewhat. So it was in the mid 130s yesterday and it's stayed there. Bitcoin has been going kind of up and down, above and below $4,000. Ethereum remains in the kind of late $200. Bitcoin Cash is moving up more and more towards 500. Ripple is still about 18 cents. Litecoin is still going up. It's moving up from, you know, it was $20 cheaper on Friday, which was just insane. Dash was about nearly $100 cheaper. NEM is moving up quite nicely. IOTA has gone down quite slightly. Monero is on the cusp of $100. Ethereum Classic has basically grown since the other day, where it was at like $8. Neo is still stable at $20, not really going much above it. Omisco, basically it's stable. It's stabilized. They are roughly saying staying at the same price they were when they rose again, except for Bitcoin, which has gone up to nearly $4,000. Okay, so they are stabilizing. Now, Stratis has had a little bit of an improvement. So if I just go to my Twitter, don't know what that is. I've just gone to home. That was probably the wrong place. So I'll just go to my actual Twitter page. So I put yesterday that basically Stratis launched a beta release of their platform, okay, on Google Play, and iOS is coming soon. So that has momentarily increased the price of Stratis. Waves is still above $4. Steam is just, well, it's kind of, it's fluctuating between $1.10 and $1.30. It's just kind of zigzagging at the moment. EOS is still spectacularly low. Basic attention token's gone up. EOS is round about the same as where it was. Komodo is still not, you know, going up much more. PivX has still not gone up much more. So still, there's some great buying opportunities, even though, you know, the market crash has now been and gone. There's still some good buying opportunities. Economy is still extraordinarily cheap. Civic has gone down below 40 cents. Again, a good buying time. Singular TV, which did DTV, which did okay yesterday, has gone down since yesterday. 0x 21 cents, ridiculous. Monaco is going up. Ciscoin is gradually going up. It was at about 12 cents the other day, which was just madness. Status is still really low. Gas is going down a little, quite a bit. Binance has not really recovered since the crash, not massively. It was 50 cents, but I imagine it's going to keep on going up. And my number one coin is in this list. No Limit coin has gone down a little bit. Pillar coin has gone down quite a bit. Walton has gone down quite a bit. Manetha has gone down significantly, 16 cents. And of course, I was talking yesterday about a potential, well, not a potential, an exact competitor that offers over and above what Manetha were offering. So this may have caused a tiny little bit of panic for Manetha holders when they were probably already a little bit ambivalent as to whether they should keep their cryptocurrencies. Anyway, so that's the state of play with the market at the moment. So let's move on now to the first of the cryptocurrencies that I am going to review today. And the first one is POSW coin, or otherwise known as proof of stake wallet coin. Okay, so you will have seen that this is a relatively new cryptocurrency, okay, and it had an idea for a project once upon a time. It was this was the main website, which is POS Wallet. It's still the wallet. But if you actually wanted to register on POS Wallet, so let's go sign up. If we just go down a bit, new account creation currently disabled. So it's not letting anybody currently use the, what looks like, old website. All right. So with the old website, you could basically get involved ICOs. You had the ledger, you had a wallet where you could essentially store quite a few coins. But as of October, the support's going to stop for these. Okay, and then you can put the coin into staking mode, because obviously it's a point of stake coin. Proof of stake, I always say point of stake, because I think POS, I think of point of sale. So proof of stake coin. Proof of stake, so you can put it into staking mode. All right, now going back to POSW, basically they had their vision for what they saw PSW doing, what they saw it acting as. Okay, essentially, and look, and it went up. And it went up quite nicely from when it was launched. Okay, so it went up to 23 cents. Now, as of today, it's 8 cents. So it's 3 times less than it was. So what happened was they changed their mind about what what POSW was actually going to be. All right, so they've changed they've changed everything. All right, and that has caused a renewed interest now in POSW. All right, and that is why it's becoming relatively relevant right now. So this is the old website, poswallet.com. Now they've created this new one, posw.io. Okay, and what they're doing here is they're now reintroducing the new vision. Okay, so it's staking as a service, which is a major and critical piece of the blockchain ecosystem. So essentially, the way that proof of stake works is that you own a percentage, and the larger the percentage, the better. You own a percentage of the cryptocurrency, which you put into staking mode, and as a result, you get paid dividends, you get paid rewards, which sometimes matches the percentage that you've actually got in the cryptocurrency. So that's what proof of staking is, as opposed to the proof of work mining concept, which is what kind of Bitcoin is based on. Okay, so without needing all the widely extortionate electricity that's required to have a mining rig and mine Bitcoin, mine cryptocurrency, proof of stake is essentially a lot more economical, a lot more environmentally friendly, save you on costs, and at the same time entitles you to rewards. Okay, so they're both two really good concepts. Now, why proof of stake is particularly attractive is because you are getting rewards holding the coin, like having a masternode. Okay, a masternode is the super version, almost the supersized version of proof of stake. Masternode gives you bigger rewards, but you have to have a kind of minimum amount of coins to be a masternode holder, and then of course you've got to kind of host the masternode and have it kind of running and staking all the time. But proof of stake is really good because you're getting, essentially you're getting rewards holding the coin. Okay, so because this has had a kind of renewed, revitalized effort going into it, that's why this has become more relevant now, why everybody's talking about it. So in this little bit, they're saying why point proof of stake wallet coin. Okay, the reasons why are as follows. They've got ledger support, which is active. So what that means is that if you've got a Ledger Nano S, which I've got, if you've got a Ledger Blue hardware wallet, then they have got the POSW coin wallet in Ledger now. Okay, so that has just recently been added. And what they were doing recently is they were actually having a customized POSW version of the Nano Ledger. Now, this is where it gets even more exciting. Okay, masternodes are in development. All right, so if you have a high enough amount of coins, you will be able to host a masternode. Okay, but this is in development, so POSW Coin is working on the implementation of masternodes, helping to stabilize the price and give users extra return on investment with masternode rewards and dividend bonuses. So there are rewards. It's not just literally a case of, you know, you get a certain percentage of the blockchain, but you actually have the ability to vote on certain projects that are being, you know, kind of put forward. So, you know, with Dash, for instance, they kind of developed this system where people could essentially put forward a proposal for a project. Okay, so I'm going to advertise Dash, and then they ask for a certain amount of Dash, and then the Dash masternode holders are essentially the ones with the voting power and say whether they approve it or not. Right, so that is what is meant by masternode rewards. So more than just the dividends that you get. Trustless staking. Now this is in development as well. Now I'm not quite sure how this will manifest, because back in these days you had the ability to stake your coin, and I think you still do, but they are developing a new system. So I'm imagining that this will be in relation to the Ledger wallet. So unless they actually have another wallet, unless they're creating another wallet, which it looks like they've certainly created a Windows wallet, and the Mac wallet is in development. So whether or not you can stake your coin in the Ledger, which I'm not sure if you can or not, or you need to download their wallet, which is available for the Windows, then that is how you stake. That is essentially how you are putting your coins into staking mode, so that you get the rewards, you get the return on investment, the dividends. Okay, so they've got trustless staking in development. Monthly dividends is already active. As you can see, this is already still active, and you can still stake your coins. So profits from the POS wallet are paid out to the coin holders via dividends. As more users discover staking and the industry grows, so will your dividends. The more valuable the coin is, which at the moment is, yeah, 8 cents really. It's not that valuable. But because this is an attractive kind of coin to hold within your portfolio, because people are less likely to get rid of it because they're already getting rewards, then this is likely to kind of compound itself. So a group of investors, few leave. Okay, another group of investors, few leave. Another group of investors. So they keep compounding on each other to enable the coin to grow and the value potentially to grow. They've also got anonymity in development. So allow users to stay anonymous via our Ghost Send feature. So that's anonymous transactions. And then they've got what's called treasury in development. And the treasury is where the I think is where the largest deposit of the coins is held and is used to fund projects. Okay, so so they've got a roadmap. I'm going to take you through that very shortly, and then we've got the team here. There's not really much information, so I'm going to move on to the roadmap right now, so we can see exactly what they're looking to achieve. So in 2017, they've got the Ledger partnership complete. They're expanding the team and have expanded it, adding new developers to work on updating the coin's protocol and also incorporating, so, you know, I suppose expertise to be able to implement the masternode and private transactions, etc. They've got the coin info site complete, which is this one, not this one, the one I'm actually on. they've got a white paper that's in progress. Okay, so there were some snippets released yesterday, well, day before yesterday, on Bitcoin Talk, which is where they were essentially adding some more information about all the different features of the coin. But the white paper itself is still in progress. Marketing and PR in progress. So they are essentially building the foundations to make this more valuable in future. Work with top exchanges in progress. The second version of the wallet in progress with added security. A big reason why POSW did lose a lot of value is because people did actually get their wallets hacked and had to remove their money from the wallets immediately to stop the hackers from taking the monies that they already had. So they're obviously increasing the security and making it, you know, basically a lot more trustworthy and dependable. Video tutorials, implement masternode. So we're still in 2017. So the roadmap, we're really, well, not we, because I'm not invested in it, but with the roadmap, there's only 3 items complete, and then there's so much left to achieve in 2017. Okay, and look at this stuff. A POSW debit card. Okay, and the debit cards are really, really quite popular at the moment. And then 2018 is to be, you know, decided. So we've only got a few months left of the year, and there's still so much they are looking to achieve. So this presents an ideal time really to get involved with POSW coin if you so desire, if it actually, you know, inspires you in any way. Let me just make sure that I'm still alive. You never know what could have happened in the background. Yep, still alive. Okay, that's good. If you're still there, if you could just tap that like button. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. I'm going to tap it myself. There you go. It's tapped. So that's proof of stake wallet. And this is the roadmap ahead. Is there anything else really to go through? Not a lot. If you go to YPOSW, then it's just going to, again, present the features, which I've kind of already gone through. So, you know, not a lot really else to go through. Now, of course, they've got communities as well. So Facebook, Twitter, Slack, and they've got a blog. And if you want to buy POSW, then this will take you to, I think it's Cryptopia. Yeah, Cryptopia. It will take you there. Okay, let's just go have a look at the vision quickly. See if there's anything new to report there. No, not really, but you can have a look in your own time. But that is essentially what Proof of Stake Wallet is all about, and about their kind of, it's almost like a rebrand without changing the actual name of the coin, but changing the vision and revitalizing the brand, adding people to the brand and making this kind of, they're kind of building features to make this a current project that offers really good rewards for its holders. Okay, so currently POSW is 8 cents. If we just have a look and see on the markets, yeah, it's about 8 cents everywhere. So yeah, pretty good price to get. Now, there is another cryptocurrency at the moment that everybody is buzzing about. Okay, do you see what I did there? BUZZCOIN. Now, BUZZCOIN is growing in the last, has grown quite a lot in the last 24 hours. This was below 0.1 of a cent. It was actually 0.0009 about an hour ago. Okay, but it's since gone back up. So BUZZCOIN is another proof of stake. Shut up, you wanker. Flipping hate people like adding noise to my podcast. Anyway, so BUZZCOIN, there's quite a big supply of BUZZCOIN. Let me just quickly go back to POSW coin. POSW coin has quite a small supply, so this means, I mean, look, in 56, you know, with such a lack of volume, it's gone down. But you can see that there's the ability, if the volume is significantly high, that this could drastically go up. Okay, so the circulating supply certainly is another USP of this. Now, BUZZCOIN doesn't necessarily have a small supply. It's got a question mark against its circulating supply right now, but there is a lot out there. So BUZZCOIN, like I said, is another proof of stake coin. Okay, now this really has gotten people's attention because of the dividends. Okay, so there's this article that's been produced by pos-monkey.com. And it's called Invest, Stake and Relax. So he's talking about proof of stake coins. So anyway, so he's put Buzz Review, hidden gem. And then what he's put here is that essentially BUZZCOIN is gives you 1200% return on investment. Okay, so this is one of the best returns on investment that is offered by any proof of stake reward coin. Okay, so he's talking about it here. So the proof of stake reward is 100% per month, and therefore 1200% ROI per year, which means 3.33% per day. Now, there's quite a few people buzzing about this in the mastermind group that they have already gotten into BUZZCOIN because it's extremely cheap. Okay, so the highest, blah, 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 blah. Where is it? So, if you invest $200 and the price is stable, you will make about $500 after 1 month of it. So you're going to make double what you have invested and a bit in rewards, which is incredible. Okay, incredible. So what you need to do with BUZZCOIN, and it's extremely cheap really, what you need to do with BUZZCOIN is you need to download the wallet, and then you need to put your BUZZCOIN into the wallet, and then you will need to put it into staking mode. Okay, now why BUZZCOIN particularly has more of a chance, maybe, than POSW of keeping its holders is that there's a high transaction fee to send it back to the exchange. Okay, so if you want to send it back to the exchange, I think it's just a massive transaction. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's extremely high. So it's stopping people from, you know, sending their coins back to the exchange to sell if the coins are going down. So because of that high transaction fee, this is likely to enable people to hold their coins a lot better. All right, so this hasn't got a masternode. Okay, so this doesn't have a masternode as of yet, but obviously the more coins you hold, the bigger the weight you have when they're distributing the rewards. So the higher the weight, the more the rewards. Okay, so at the moment it's a 0.001. okay, so let's say you wanted to buy 1,000,000 of these. So if we just put in 1,000,000 times 0.001, that's $1,000. So $1,000 to buy 1,000,000 coins of BUZZCOIN. And of course, this will, well, based on the 1200%, you would be making, if you've got 1,000 invested, that's 2,500, is that? 2,500 in monthly dividends. So if that's actually correct, and I do sometimes, I'm not, as I say, I'm not a stakeholder in BUZZCOIN, so I couldn't tell you that's actually accurate. But because the price is so cheap, you can get a bigger weightage on your proof of stake, enabling you to get the rewards when they're distributed. Okay, yeah. So there we are. So that is why BUZZCOIN has particularly come up to the kind of forefront of people's minds when it comes to kind of proof of stake coins. Now, in terms of the wallet, let me just have a look, go to downloads. In terms of the wallet, they have got a Windows wallet. So you can download a Windows wallet and you can buy your coins, which I believe is on Yobit and Coin Exchange. Let me just have a look. So I'll just have a look at the markets. Yeah, Yobit and Coin Exchange. Now, at the moment on Coin Exchange, it's at 0.0008. So that means it would be $845 to have 1,000,000 BUZZCOINs. Okay, so, you know, it might be worth actually, you know, kind of, it might be worth getting more for your money there and increase your weight when you are staking the coins. Now, I'm not going to tell you or show you how to stake the coins because I'm not doing it myself. But as far as I've been led to believe, the wallet is relatively straightforward to put it into staking mode. Okay, so when you've got your cryptocurrencies in the wallet, you can put it into staking mode. So that is BUZZCOIN, and at the moment it is extremely cheap because it's only really just having a load of buzz about it, and that is really what BUZZCOIN's about. So if we just go to the homepage and then get started. The BUZZCOIN project, our aim is to create a buzz in the crypto world by presenting a new proof of stake coin with one of the highest ROI rates available. So based on what I just told you, so if you put $1,000 and you have 1 million coins, and you're getting 100% a month, you should be getting, well, you should be getting about 2,000 to 2,500 in staking rewards. So that is pretty cool. All right, so those are essentially the two. Those are the two main proof of stake coins at the moment, which are really like being hyped about in the communities. Communities everywhere. When I was looking at my live chat yesterday, everybody was like, POS coin, POSW coin, POSW coin. So, you know, I guess it kind of just inspired me to talk about POSW coin and therefore BUZZCOIN, because both are for the same reason attracting a lot of attention. Now, as far as the masternode is concerned for POSW, I haven't got official word on this, so don't, you know, take my words for granted. The fact is that over time, POSW, as the masternode feature is built and it comes closer, this is going to become more and more expensive to buy POSW coin. All right, so what I have heard, and this is just purely, this hasn't been confirmed, but what I have heard is that you need 35,000 POSW coins to have a masternode. Okay, so if we just do 35,000 times 0.08, that's $2,880. Now, I don't know how the masternode rewards are calculated, so I don't know how how financially you know, attractive that is to you, but 2,800, based on what I've heard, is the number required for a masternode. So 2,800, as this gets more and more expensive in value, then I imagine it's going to become harder and harder to get a masternode. So if you've already got the required amount of coins and you are interested in this, then it might be worth getting just over 35,000. They probably were going to do 35,000 and have changed their mind. So if there's anybody in the chat, if you want to, just before I do that, another roll call, like spike. So just press that like button if you haven't already. All right, so let me just take some, let me just see if there are any questions. Are rewards of BUZZCOIN a percentage of coins I've got, or a percentage of the profit BUZZCOIN makes? Well, as it gets more and more, as BUZZCOIN gets more and more valuable, so I believe do the rewards. Okay, that is how it's meant to work in principle. But how much you have, look, it's already, look at it going, my God, it's already gone up during this live bloody feed. So people are probably buying it as we're speaking. So the reason why, where was I going? What were you saying? Yeah, so basically the amount you hold represents your weight against all the other people staking coins, if you're staking your coins. So, you know, the people with the highest weight certainly get distributed the rewards. So increasing your weight is a good idea. WCX, I've got to admit, I'm not interested in WCX because people have been spamming that annoying link in my cryptocurrency mastermind group. So I'm really quite pissed about that. Supo, do you have plans travelling to Australia anytime soon? I don't know. It all depends really on what Gemma Green has to say from Power Ledger. So Kerry is yesterday's news. You know, Nightygate is yesterday's news. Now it's all about the Power Ledger dog with a bone situation. By the way, I am going to publicly apologise now to Gemma Green, as I've been told that she said in my live stream. Is it? That's really quite sweet. Jujube 343. Anyway, so I wasn't looking at the chat yesterday when I was talking about these ICOs, and I have heard that she didn't like me calling her a dog with a bone. I do love you, Gemma. I really do love you. Okay, so I apologise, but I meant it in the nicest possible way. Like if I was talking about dog with a bone, I'm talking about a poodle with pink bows on it. Actually, that doesn't work, does it? Because they're not really the types that are going to be at a bow. Did I really just do that? Right. What else are people saying? Well, I haven't looked into why Monaco. I mean, I wish that I had a head for all this stuff. You know, I wish I had a head for exactly why everything's growing, but I don't. Bitcoin exchange is sweet. Monaco actually paid me once to talk about their coin. That's probably why I don't do it, but I will talk about it again. But yeah, Coin Exchange is really sweet. Coin Exchange is actually where I got a very special coin. You probably know what it is if you've invested in my #1 cryptocurrency course. And Coin Exchange is a sweet platform. So yeah, so that's a place where you can get BUZZCOIN. Okay, so it's getting more and more it's getting pricier by them. Well, it's actually just gone down a little bit, which is probably good news for those of you who are thinking of investing in it right now. It's still at 0.000841 on Coin Exchange, so that's really good. So if you're interested in getting it, then I'd probably recommend you get it from Coin Exchange than Yobit. Ciscoin, my opinion of Ciscoin is that it's got every likelihood of exploding once they actually decide on the masternode. Okay, so let's just have a look. If we go to Masternode Pro, what you can see is Syndicate's actually gone up a lot in the last. Look at that, 56% increase in Syndicate. So it looks like it's got the second best ROI, and of course the node, the masternode, is actually very cheap. And the yearly dividend's excellent compared to how much the masternode costs. So that must be a reason why people are going heavy into Syndicate. But if we look at what's coming soon, what's coming soon? I was sure the other day that Ciscoin was in this. I'm sure I saw Ciscoin in this. Picoin's in it, Wager's in it. These are masternodes that are coming soon, apparently. So, yeah, so watch this space. Help fund masternode detail site for 1 year. I don't really know what that is. Ganja coin has actually gone up significantly recently. If we just go back to CoinMarketCap. So Ciscoin are going to be offering a masternode. So my impression is Ciscoin's a good buy. A buy and hold. Buy and hold. And it's not that expensive either. This was about 27 cents last week. So it's gone down 10 cents since then. Bitcoin's nearly 4,000. So if we just go and have a look at the trending and have a look at gainers and losers and see what's been highly invested in. Ganja coin is at #1. So is this a sign of what's coming up with Ganja coin? Not quite sure, but 903% in the last 24 hours is incredibly amazing, actually. Incredibly amazing. And also Recoin came out. Recoin, somebody spoke about this in my mastermind group earlier today. Recoin was a very high value cryptocurrency once upon a time, back in July. 20 cents, might have gone up a little bit. No, it was 20 cents. And now is 0.0002 cents. So obviously people have noticed that this was something that had a much higher market cap, you know, kind of years, a while ago. And so they've seen, and it's got a relatively small circulating supply, and therefore, you know, $455,000 put into or been traded on this coin, and it's made the market move so drastically. So I imagine that Recoin is also going up, and it's going to probably continue to go up because it was, I think it was at 4 sats or 2 to 3 sats yesterday, and now it's at 6 sats. What's going on with ETHD? What was ETHD? Oh, Ethereum Delta, you mean? Oh, Ethereum Dark. Ethereum Dark. I don't know. I've never looked at Ethereum Dark before. I'm sorry to say. Never looked at it before. The only two I ever talk about are Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Cobbin Hood, yes. So we go back to my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, do follow me on Twitter. I meant to make this a very short bloody podcast. So I apologise that this has gone way over the length of time. But yesterday, Cobbin Hood was actually kind of shilled by Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a Hollywood actor. I wouldn't necessarily call him a leading one because he's kind of gone out of the limelight somewhat. He was certainly, you know, more. It was certainly a more promising star a few years ago. But he's the latest celebrity to get behind a cryptocurrency, and of course, he is the one he's backing is Cobbin Hood, and I put that on my I put that on my Twitter. Not many people responded to it, so maybe not many people are that interested in Robinhood, but it is essentially a decentralized exchange. Let's see if there's any more. I'll take another couple of questions. Manetha has dived. Only thing that if you know any ICO that has done so far what they promise, answer will be no one so far. Not even Ethereum has done. I'm guessing that what you mean by that is that ICOs are a work in progress, and even Ethereum hasn't yet achieved a lot of its roadmap. So yeah, okay, fair enough. That's a good point. A lot of people say that ICOs, why bother in ICOs? Because when they hit the exchange, they go down. Yeah, sometimes they do. However, sometimes they go down and then up. Sometimes they go rapidly up and then people cash it out. And sometimes it just stays the same and then goes up. Okay, so yeah, it all depends on the hype surrounding it. And my #1 cryptocurrency, when that got released on the exchange, that went down to half the price it was at ICO. And that's when I accumulated more. That was perfect for me because I'd already made the decision in my mind that I was going to be backing that one heavily. So I invested and bought more and used the fact it went down as an advantage, not as a disadvantage. So when people talk about ICOs, they're like, why bother? Because, you know, they're only going to go down when they come out. They may not, but if they do, you can accumulate more. It's perfect. Okay, so well, I don't know what the big deal is about it. And of course, and the reason it went down, and the reason why a lot of ICOs have gone down in the last few months, is because the market has been very, very turbulent. And the ICOs tend to get launched when the market is in a bear market. So it's not been really fair to say all ICOs lose value. They lose value because of the market at the time, and people are very scared of losing their money, so they cash out when it hits the exchange, so that if it does go down, then they haven't lost money. That's why it cashes out. But in a good market, in a thriving market, they could just grow significantly from where they are. And I mean, look at Ethereum. Last year was about $2. So, you know, look at where that's gone. So, you know, it's just a good time to accumulate more. Any more? Future prediction for Litecoin. Well, Litecoin is essentially seen as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So Litecoin has an incredible reputation and lightning fast payments. So people say it's like people say it's like a better version of Bitcoin. So, you know, it's all relative, but I think that Litecoin's got a hell of a long way to go in terms of based on where it is now. You know, Litecoin, when I first invested in Litecoin, it was $9 for a Litecoin, and even then I thought, bloody hell, that's quite a bit. You know, Ethereum and Bitcoin I understand, but Litecoin $9. But look at it now. You know, it's what's that? Do maths. That's five times, isn't it? 5 times where it was. 5 times? 6 times. 6 times where it was. Kyber Network. You know, Kyber Network's good. Do I believe in Bruce Lee's legendary skills? Absolutely I do. Bruce Lee is an idol in my opinion. He's a legend in my opinion. Hero. There is no such thing, for Wilksy, there is no such thing as a Buzz masternode from my knowledge. It's a proof of stake coin where you put it into staking mode and you get insane rewards. Okay, so let me just find that review. So basically the proof of stake reward is 1200% per year. So if you invest $200, you'll make about $500 a month. Okay, minimum. And of course, when the price rises, then you're going to get significantly more in rewards. So that's how it is. Thoughts on Trig? Trig was just, you know, Trig was a cryptocurrency that really got pumped because they were burning 70 million tokens. And since then, it's kind of gone down. So I think it's kind of a bit dead. It will probably be, if you're interested in the gun industry and ammo and all that stuff, or defense or army or police, whatever, if you're interested in that stuff, you know, it may be a good buy and hold. And as they get established, you know, organizations getting involved in this, wanting to control gun data, then this may go up in price significantly. But I'm not sure if 120 is the ideal entry point, even though it's significantly less than where it was at, you know, $2.37. I'd still don't think it's a great time. DNT. Now I've got over 1 million. No, not DNT. You said District 0x, didn't you? I talked about District 0x yesterday. Oh right, interesting, interesting. This went up and then down. That's really funny. Let me just have a look. Go into trending gainers and losers. I'm sure I saw Dentacoin in here. Maybe it wasn't. Here we are. BUZZCOIN is like one of the top gainers, and it's continuing to gain. Let me have a look in the last hour. Oh, Dentacoin's actually gone down. So I thought you were saying Dentacoin, but actually what you were saying was District 0x. So District 0x, I think, is a good buy and hold, especially at the price that it is right now. Especially at the price that it is right now, which is 4 times less than it was about 3 weeks ago. So yes, perfect. 2 more. Digibyte. I've heard that Digibyte have now got the DigiSign app now available to use, which looks pretty good. So let me just put Digibyte. And as a result, it has gone up slightly. The other day it was at 0.09 of a cent. So now it's gone up. It's gone up to nearly 1.5 cents. And I imagine even with its nice, you know, basically, yeah, there's all sorts of things that Digibyte uses to try to make herself look attractive. And she's just bought a nice short leather mini skirt. And it's attractive, and of course people like it. But I just do not see the long-term value in not making you significant amounts of Wonga. Okay, so even considering, you know, nearly 4 million in volume, $4 million in volume, it's not even gone up, you know, 50.5%. Last question. Let me select it. What the hell's Cockcoin? Quantum is low. Let me just have a quick look at the Quantum. This went down to like $8 the other day. It's gone up a little bit to $9, but it's just stabilizing. But it is going to go back up again. Don't listen to any of the FUD that gets spread, by the way, guys. So when people say, "Ooh, you shouldn't," you know, you shouldn't invest in ICOs because they'll lose your money, blah blah blah. That crap. My #1 cryptocurrency, I invested in at ICO stage, and it is the best ever cryptocurrency I've ever held. So that's bullshit. So don't listen to the fudders because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just salty because they're so risk adverse they have to slam what they don't understand. Now, if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, if you want to be an ace at cryptocurrency and an ace in long-term investing and in short-term trading, then this is the course for you. In the description, it's just $10. Okay, so and with this, for just $10, you get invited into what's my wolf pack, basically. So the Wolf of Poloniex, who's one of my favorite Twitter users, he's got his wolf pack, which I think you need to pay 0.05 of a Bitcoin per month, something like that. I don't know. It's expensive, whatever the case. But for me, it's just $10, and you get to join my two. Well, I've got one mastermind group, and I've got a community group for my #1 cryptocurrency. So you know, so it's cheap to join Supermans. It's not so cheap to join the wolf packs. Although having said that, he's a day trader pretty much, so that's not what I do. Millie sleeping. The staking list website I was on was masternodes.pro, and this shows you all of the masternodes that are available right now, how much they're worth to buy a masternode, and what the dividends are on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. That's Millie. She heard you, Jujube. Millie, you wank. When Millie coin. Millie. She's buggered off. I don't know when Millie coin's coming out, but it will do. Can you explain what a masternode actually does? I'm going to do this very quickly. I kind of explained earlier. So there are two types of cryptocurrency, well, two main types of proof of split, really. There's proof of work, which is mining, where you're essentially doing the manual work. I suppose you need all this electricity and hash power to be able to solve these cryptography algorithms or whatever to produce to produce Bitcoin, let's say, for instance. That's a proof of work cryptocurrency. Then you've got another one, which is proof of stake cryptocurrency, where just by owning it and staking it, you get rewards. Masternodes are a super version of proof of stake. So essentially you have invested in it and you are hosting it on a masternode site, which means that you're running it all the time, ensuring the security and validity of the blockchain, and you get paid dividends, and also you get rewards as well. Manetha. InvestFeed. InvestFeed's also really looking good. I saw earlier it actually lost a bit of money and it's gone down to the low 7 cents. So this is a potentially good investment point for InvestFeed if you were thinking of getting into it, because yesterday it was nearly 9 cents. Yesterday it was, yeah, nearly 9 cents yesterday. So great entry point for InvestFeed. Don't really know why people have gotten off InvestFeed, because how many followers have I got now? I think I'm quite close to 3,000 now. So if you're not on InvestFeed, then even if you don't want to invest in InvestFeed, which I'd rather it was called FaceFeed or something, or Feedy, something that sounds a bit more social networky, something that makes it more in line with Steam. But if you're not already on InvestFeed and you don't want to invest in InvestFeed, just join it, because it's a really good community, and I think that the community, the early adopters, the one that's going to essentially drive the value for the future. So this is a really good idea, InvestFeed. That is it. I can't take any more. Can't take any more. Neutron. Superman, Verge loves you. I like Verge. It's just got too big a supply, but it is one of the cheapest anonymous cryptocurrencies. Tronics, I'm not really a fan of Tronics. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really a fan of it. You know, a lot of hype came from the guy Justin Sun, I think was his name, the founder. They were saying, oh, he's the next Jack Ma. He's the next Vitalik Buterin or whatever. He's the next big guy in cryptocurrency. It's a load of bullshit. It's a load of crap. He's nothing. And Tronics is it's cheap as chips, but it's also got an incredibly large supply, in which case it renders it a pretty useless cryptocurrency. Okay, so coin market cap. So although Tronics is really cheap, it's also got an incredibly high supply. And also, and look, it's dropping already. It was at 1.9 last week, and it's at 0.02. And look how much Tronics there is, 100 billion. Okay, nearly as much as the bloody overall market cap, which is just insane, really. Stupid supply. And it's really only useful if you're in the app industry. So, bunch of crap. Lisk will continue to go big. Yeah. Supo nodes. Yeah, well, one day I will create the Supo coin. If anybody wants to name their coin Supo coin, that's fine by me, as long as you offer a masternode and it's got my face on it. That is it, guys. That's it for today. I will have a look at Ethereum Dark. Because look at the total supply. 3 million only. So where can you even get this? Coin exchange. Ah, nice. So Ethereum Dark might be a good little punt because of the total supply. It actually reminds me a little bit of Bitcoin Plus. Let's just have a quick look at Bitcoin Plus. That's 3 million. Oh, their circulating supply was 100,000, so that's much less. Anyway, that is it. Superman, what is your secret wish? All my wishes get fulfilled. Unless, of course, you don't press that like button. So, just before I go, and I know I ask this all the time, but if you could press that like button, because there's only 257, so there's 484 people watching, so just press that like button. It helps me out enormously and validates your awesomeness. So just press that like button and it really helps, in all honesty. But I think that is it for today, because I have already spoken too much about, you know, this was only meant to be a review of BUZZCOin and a point of proof of stake wallet. So, thank you for being here with me today. on this live episode of Savage Cash. For me, it is lights out, all out. So, I will see you in the next